Yeah, well, I gave a whole amazing intro. Amazing intro. I sat here. I put my heart on this. I put my heart on the line on Front Streets. I gave everything I could, and I wasn't even on live. I wasn't even live. I wasn't even live with you people. You wasn't even here to enjoy that diatribe, that intro. So how y'all doing? Let's start over. Hey, how are y'all? Welcome to another JefeCast on the 5th of August. I had previously said I was wearing this to try to look, wear different stuff in these podcasts. But as soon as I cut this light on, immediately emitted another 10 degrees on my face, and I'm like perspiring. It's not cute. So I was saying that if I have to take off this, if I have to unrobe and get sexy, just hold yourself. Don't blame yourself because I look this way. Just know it's a lot of sexy underneath, and I'm hot. I'm thinking about doing it now. I wish I had some sexy music to play, and we could just really get it on, like. Doo, doo, doo. So we're gonna do it like that. But I'm gonna just take it off and get my head out. All right, took 5 degrees off. Anyways, guys, what's going on? Yeah. I know, right? Yeah, I'm in a good mood. Why? Because I run my own business now. It's doing good, and I don't have to deal with nobody. I don't want to. I deal with me and a couple of workers, and it's been doing well, man. I took a little off day today, and just laid around, and it just feels good. It feels good. Last night, for the second time in the last couple of weeks, somebody had purchased my whole meal or whatever. I went to the store to grab, and I was just like, yo, that's pretty dope. I try to put good energy out, help people when I see them down and stuff like that. And it's just weird to see things come back. People do stuff like that, just random, just bought my stuff. I mean, it was weird, but it happens. So if you do things without expecting things to come back, it comes back. So that was dope. Just putting it out there. What you put out is what you get back. So you got some good energy. Keep that good energy, man. Keep that energy. You got negative people. I'm not saying you don't got to talk to them forever, but you don't got to talk to them right now. Jamie Foxx. Excuse the calluses on my hands, but damn it, I work with my hands, okay? I just seen that when I was putting my hand on that wasn't cute. That wasn't cute. I need to go and do some hand moisturizer or something. Maybe a little bit more of what you guys be doing. No? All right. Let's get into this. Simone Biles. If I drop one more thing, I'm just not going to smoke. That's just what it is. Apparently, the world is saying don't smoke. I knocked over the ashtray. I've dropped my papers twice. All right, last time. I ain't putting my head down like that again, unless you're going under. Maybe I don't know what going under means. Like underwater, meaning you gotta down in the. Try to explain everything to you people. You call yourself freaks. Shut your faces. So Simone Biles. I know I'm gonna get some flack on this. I don't care. But I do not. She went out to Tokyo for the Olympics. She knows the pressure that's involved. This isn't her first go round. And for her to go out there, I know. Before y'all get to tripping, I get it. She went out there thinking that she was going to do something, tried to go out there for a team, but she didn't. She quit. You went all the way to Tokyo to quit. You put yourself, your health and everything in risk to go out there and quit, and talk about mental health. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have went. You shouldn't. If you felt that way, she felt that way going there. She shouldn't have went. And then what shouldn't have been attention on she took all the attention from the Tokyo, from the Olympics. I'm sorry. I like Simone Biles. as a gymnast or whatever. Good for her, but I didn't feel her coming all the way to Tokyo and then turning the whole story basically about her. And oh, she pulls out of this and she pulls out of that, but she's going to do the balance beam. And it's just like, bro, who cares? Don't come to the highest competition and talk about your mental health. You should not have came. You went through the Larry Nassar rape case. You went through things. So if that was a lot of pressure on you, then you should have stepped back. You should have stepped back. I just feel like that's BS to go out there and quit on your teammates and talk about mental health. What about them? You think that Gabby, you wasn't nobody. It was a Gabby Douglas before there was a Simone Biles. So it's like there's other girls that got pressure on them. And for you to just, my mental health, I'm done. And I don't care what y'all say. Oh, man, her mental, well, then don't show up. If I show up to my game to play, I'm there to play, period. I know my toe hurt, but then don't play if your toe hurts. Don't show up. Don't say you're going to play. Stay your ass in the locker room. Go home. Don't come. So that's how I feel about Simone Biles. I think she made the whole damn Tokyo thing about herself after all of this, whether it's the media that did or her, but she shouldn't have shown up. I'm sorry. Should have stayed home. We would have been fine. We losing without US sucks this year. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if y'all just lingering from the vaccines or something. US suck. Only person that's bronze in soccer. What do we? The basketball team's okay, but what else? We got a couple of swimmers. Dude got 5. We used to kill the Olympics. Olympics. We looking like trash right now. So, not to say that I've actually watched any. I haven't watched literally one event, not even one. But I can read and see the results, and they don't look well. And so that's just how I feel about it. I just want to get that on the record about Simone Biles. I don't have a problem with you personally. I just feel like you knew what you were getting into when you agreed to come and go to the Olympics, and for you at the last minute to say that your mental health is why you're pulling out is bogus. You shouldn't have went to Tokyo. You took somebody else's spot who could have been mentally healthy to do what you couldn't do. So for all of the news about Simone Biles and who cares? That's how I feel. Simone Biles, do not come back in 2024. You've had your run. Great job. Just like Gabby Douglas. She had one good run, and you never really heard from her again. Good job, Simone Biles, but go do something else. Be a coach. And make it safer for these girls in this gymnastic, since you got all these predators out here messing with these children. How about you just make it safer? That's perfect. But as far as you doing competitive gymnastics anymore, I think that you should be done with that. It's okay. It's okay. That's my piece on Simone Biles. I forgot to mention it last time. Saying it now. More power to you. But yeah, there's reasons why the Kobe's and the Jordans and the Tom Brady's are the successful guys. They can handle that mental pressure, that pressure. They can handle the Venus Williams, women like that. The what's my girl Sparks? I mean, I just call her. She played for the Sparks. Lisa Leslie's, the people like that. So you just got to be able to deal with it. I'm not saying everybody can. It's very tough, but I'm saying for what she went to, like what she's doing right now, that's the worst type of excuse. My mental health. Really? You knew about the Olympics for a whole year. It was pushed back. You go out there and quit on your team. If I was her team, y'all can say on the server, oh, girl, we feel you. Oh, hope you get that together. But deep down inside, I'd be like, man, F you. We could have did without you. So, sorry, Simone. Nothing personal to you, but as a competitor myself, I wouldn't have felt you. I'm sorry. I'd have been pissed. I'd have been hot. Like, why did she even come? Especially if I was a person who wanted to come and I didn't because you took my spot, and then you talking about you're not going to even, so whatever. Let's go to this breastfeeding a 5-year-old. I was just showing a picture a couple of days ago. Ice-T, his daughter, she looks just like him. It's very funny. But his wife, Coco, still breastfeed their 5-year-old daughter. Now, I want to look up as not natural. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that it's not natural. I'm just saying it's just not what we do And not the majority of women breastfeed for 5 years. They can barely breastfeed for 1 month. They be like, yo, this hurts. Pumping these titties. We can need milk out these breasts because I can't have this baby clamping and pulling my nipples all off. Have you seen? Not, I'm not being mean, ladies. Only y'all can do it. Because if I was a woman, I would be a virgin and I would never have sex. And I would have a big, huge vibrator. It would be the head on the joint would be like this. It's be like beep every day. Because I would not allow anybody to put anything near me. But ladies, I get why you don't want the babies to be, breastfeeding. I think Coco has fake breasts, so her breasts can't be pulled all around. But regular women, some of these babies pull them. They like the breasts look like the baby was just holding it and just pulling the nipple back, like the whole time, and just stretching it out. And then you just got these orangutan jumps. It's just kind of like long and just tired looking. It's not your fault, lady. I'm just saying it's what the babies do. So Coco, I don't know how the hell she's doing it for 5 years. But when I think about it, I think she has breast implants. So the baby over there just like, but it's like a big balloon. So she can't really like pull them. So they just kind of stay there. How do y'all feel about that? Would you, how messed up would I be if my mom breastfeed me since I was 5? I've been looking at every woman's breast I walk past. You're the creepiest child ever. You just, titties, just try to grab. What are you doing? After feed me, that was weird. I want to know how. Like they don't do that in the wild. They don't breastfeed their babies. A 5-year-old cub coming over to the mom. Get your ass off of me. I don't know. I think that's how much. Like how long does a woman lactate? Like just the breast milk just produce in there. Is it if you never stop using the breast milk, it keeps producing? Or once you cut off the supply of milk, then it just dries up.
Yes.
All right. Well, we have somebody in the background telling me yes. So alrighty then. Coco, keep it up, I guess. Your daughter's going to be strong as an ox.
Yes, she's very healthy. Her immune system is like up there. So I don't see nothing wrong with it.
So, let me slide into this. I didn't put a picture of him, but Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre is apparently, for the 4th or 5th time, supposed to drop a CD. I know this isn't connected to this, but I just want to do it for the added effect because y'all remember how you do. Dr. Dre. Nobody cares about your goddamn CD that's taking you 15 years to make. Nobody cares, Dr. Dre. I'm sorry. There's nothing I want to hear your 55-year-old ass rapping about. Oh, I'm rich, super rich in Compton. I just sit behind the studio all day. And I don't think that I can really spit bars. But I'm still going. I don't care what you got to say. Dude talking about he going to change the game. Change what game? Dr. Dre, what game are you changing, brother? What are you changing? You haven't even dropped the CD. Bro, the Chronic was supposed. Bro, he is supposed to drop this CD like every 3, 4, 5 years, and nothing ever comes. I don't care what you have to say anymore. I don't care, Dr. Dre. I don't care. Unless you're going to bring back Snoop Dogg, Eminem, 50 Cent, Tupac, I don't know. But you wanted to bring back a compilation of people because nobody cares about what the fuck you have. Excuse me. I almost went there. Nobody cares what the hell you have to say anymore, bro. Like, really? What, you going to talk about your wife taking you to court to try to get like $1 million a month? Nobody cares, Dr. Dre. I just want to be real with you. Sorry, nobody cares. Snoop Dogg still drops, and people care about him because you know what? Snoop Dogg has been relevant for the last 10 years. Where the hell have you been? Ain't nobody seen you. Nobody want to hear what you got to say. Maybe them California cats want to hear you, bro, and hear all that West Coast, Crip Walk Dance and all that. Maybe they want to hear that. I don't, bro. Over here in the East Coast, I guarantee you, unless you're 45 and up, nobody want to hear that. Nobody want to hear that. Nobody wants to hear you, bro. I just want to put that out there. I love Eminem, one of the greatest rappers in my opinion. Love him to death. But unless you're going to have Eminem and Royce the 5'9" and the Logic and all these guys and 50 Cent and bring back some old Nate Dogg or somebody, nobody wants to hear Dr. Dre. Nobody. Nope. Nobody, brother. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about Dr. Dre. Could y'all see my lips? Or was that too close? Nobody cares. Okay? Nobody cares about that man or his damn music. And I hope he never drops an album again. Okay? Because if he does, and it doesn't change the game, I'm gonna come right back on this podcast and say, I told you, nigga. I told you. Now, peeing in the toilet with pee already in it is a no-go for me. I don't know why. It's like a pet peeve. Like you wanting to pee, but there's pee in there. It's like we're crossbreeding or something. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know where that, you probably, oh, where'd that come from? Well, because there's times I gotta go pee and there's pee in the toilet, and I can't do it. It's very weird. It's like we can't be crossing our P's. It's just a man thing for me. Like I go into the bathroom and there's pee in the toilet, I can't pee in that toilet. I need to flush it first. Like, I don't care if I got to step over all the pee and put my foot on the joint and push it down. It needs to flush. I don't like that. So all you cross peers, cut it out. Okay, it's disgusting. Stop mixing your pee with somebody else. All right, that's that man's pee. Flush his pee down first. Now, I know that was just quick, brief. I know, just had to throw it out there. And I hate random scratches. I had an itch on the top of my foot last night. That was brutal. I was scratching that motherfucker for 45 minutes. It wouldn't get any better. Like, what is the skin different on there? I couldn't even know, like a real good grip, like to get the. Very annoying. Did not enjoy almost peeling my foot off to try to get this itch. I hate annoying itches, and I hate peeing in the same toilet with peas already. So yeah, just want to throw that out there. Just a couple of my pet peeves. Throwing that out there. Apparently, the baby is talking to some trans. Well, allegedly. Let me pull this up. So, the baby was talking about some HIV and LGBTQ and F and I's, and everybody got upset with him and all of that stuff. And apparently, man, I tell you, you can't do nothing in secret no more. They put you out there. So he was caught flirting. That's what it was. He was allegedly caught flirting with a popular transgender actress. So he may be a result of a secret desire to be romantically involved with a trans person. Popular actress Angelica Ross, who I've never heard of or seen, so I don't know how popular she is, who is openly. Why am I saying it like that? Openly. Who is openly transgender, claims that at one time the rapper sought her out. I don't know why my eyes are not like, excuse me, guys. I'm up now. Let's get it. Angelica revealed their flirtatious exchange on Twitter, which is pretty babbling. Like, man, I better stay out these people DMs. They be screenshotting y'all ass. So it says story time. I actually met the baby early this year, flew home to ATL, and had his gaze stuck on me as I walked towards him because he was standing next to my limo driver. He looked at the sign, then back at me. Miss Ross, he read aloud. I just laughed and left for my driver. So according to Angelica, the baby people accused her of drumming up a story for attention, but Angelica quickly clapped back and provided receipts. One thing I don't like is that you don't owe these people any insight into your life. Like, for you to try to, because somebody says that you might be lying or whatever, to just go out and just out the person. That's corny, bro. That's just corny. I'm not even gonna say what I was about to say because this is YouTube. But there's consequences for doing stuff like that. That's all I'm saying. And you'll hate to hear somebody gets hurt because they then open their mouth and say something ridiculous. Hold on. Sorry, 1 second. Father, I'm gonna call you right back. I'm doing a podcast.
Okay.
All righty. No, you good. Perfect. Sorry, I had to. Anyways, so she says one thing folks know about me: I don't have to lie to kick it. I don't make up stories unless I'm being paid to through SAG-AFTRA for film and television. Ross Quip, a Twitter user, questioned why she would share this story now. Exactly. It's not what it says about him, but what it says about me and other trans women, we don't all entertain these men and their nonsense. The universe was speaking to me, had nothing to do with him. The moral of every story doesn't center around y'all, is the point. I'm sorry if I didn't like that kind of went over my head. It's talking in circles. You should have just, in my opinion, shut your mouth. Just shut up. Suppose another brother, basketball player, or down low rapper, actor wanted to talk to you. Now they're gonna be like, hell no, nah. They ain't talking to you. You done just outed the baby. See, you messed up your own man line, shorty. You shut your mouth. Y'all too pressed to come out here and get somebody to respond or like something you say, or y'all sickening. Yeah, a bunch of attention-seeking pieces of crap. And I don't care. I don't care. You're just attention seekers, all of you. You're just pressed. Oh, what did I do today? Let me tell everybody. Let me tell you a secret. Come here. You're not come here. I don't care. And nobody else cares either. It's just really annoying how y'all just pander to people's pander. You just pander. Just pander. You're annoying. I'm gonna call y'all a bunch of pandas. You fucking annoying people. You succubus of attention. How is this gonna benefit your career, Angelica Love Ross? Huh? How does this benefit your career? Just gives you more negative attention. Just saying. Y'all talk too much. Everybody wants to put people on blast. How about y'all just shut up? I'm sorry. And then speaking of Dr. Dre, right underneath, Dr. Dre's oldest daughter is homeless, broken, living in a rental car. So, like, bruh, like, you gonna rap about that? Because why are you? Can you rap and tell me why you aren't taking care of your kids? I mean, damn, you're a multi-millionaire, brother. Then you sell beats for a couple of hundred millions, but you let your kids just be out there in the street, even if they need help, you can't get them help or something, bro. Like, but you want to change the game with your 18-year-old rap album. Yeah, okay. Please save that, leave that in the boat. Don't want to hear it. But once again, y'all very sickening. Keep your private lives to yourself. Everybody in the world don't need to know what you're doing. And when you embarrass somebody or try to embarrass somebody, yo, a lot of people don't like that. And a lot of y'all want to post your locations and where you are, and then knock on wood. Not wishing this, but a lot of y'all getting smoked on live. Just getting killed on live, getting killed all the time for running your mouths, and y'all just do that. Y'all think people don't care when you're messing with somebody's livelihood? You think that they won't try to get you? Come on, bro. Y'all just gotta be smarter. Like, y'all just too pressed. She's too who is she? She's a nobody. And I'm just being honest. I don't know who she is. Who is she? So, like, you coming out there and bro, somebody can shut that down, bro. Like, completely either blackball you or like bury your ass. Either or, I'm just saying. Like, I'm just saying. Y'all looking at me all funny. Don't look at me funny. But y'all favorite rappers dying every day. King Von and all these dudes getting murdered. Don't look at me sideways. Okay? I'm just saying. It can happen. You keep playing with people and their livelihoods and how they make money, you might get a reaction you don't want. But I can care less. I just thought it was funny because of all the stuff that he's going through with the LBGTQ and all of that. You know, I just found out what the Q was. I never knew what Q was. I was like, questionable. I didn't know. It's queer. Queer, which makes sense. Like, queer eye for the straight guy. So what is queer? Let's look it up. I need to know. What is the definition of queer? Because if you're gay, is queer like you're interested? Like you. Before I look it up, we'll say queer is like it says queer eye for the straight guy. So you have like maybe a curious eye, but you're not sure. But you're just looking like Let's see, queer. I want to know what this means. Queer. Queer means strange, odd, of a person, homosexual. So I want to just be gay. No, hey, I'm leaving the subject before y'all try to attack me. I love all people. Be happy. Not my business, nor my problem. Just making conversation to talk about. Alrighty then, moving forward. I saw this and I just wanted to talk about it. It says, what are your thoughts on this? Yeah, I buy booty, but let's run it back. Yeah, I buy booty, not because I need to, but I'm really just too busy and grown to try and finesse the drawers off. I got more money than time. Well, the question was, how do you feel about this? You know, you know how I feel about that? I think that's one of the most honest things I've heard somebody ever say. And I would prefer men to go that route than to rape someone. I always say when I see these stories of men raping or sexually assaulting, it's like there's women that do this as a profession. You can go and sleep with a woman. You don't have to rape or sexually assault. So I agree with his ideology that yeah, he buys the booty because not because he needs to, but because he got too busy. He don't got a lot of time, and we don't got all day to take you out to eat and then roll a J and then drink a shot and then watch 45 other minutes of the movie and then slowly move my hand up the thigh to see if she's going to bite or not. Oh, and slight kiss on the neck. At least he knows what he's getting into. How much an hour? 200. Alrighty then. And in that 200, and for that hour, he's gonna do what he gotta do. He don't gotta eat. He probably ate before he came. He don't gotta smoke. He probably smoked before he came. And he gonna boom, 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 bang, bang, hachi chachi, watch, whoop, flip out, dive back in, and then roll out, right? And then so I think that's not a bad idea. If you don't have the time, just please stop assaulting, sexually assaulting, and raping women. There are women that are cheap, and then there are women that are very high price. Beggars can't be choosers. Slide in where you fit in, brother. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with that. I don't agree that he's buying the booty, but I ain't mad at him because he's not hurting nobody, right? Probably showing the girls a good little time while he's there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Spanking it and spanking it all day. Oh, yes, thank you. And he made her feel good, and she made him feel good. And he goes home, he takes a nap, he gets up, he has his busy day tomorrow. See how that works out? It's perfect. So I wonder how you guys feel about that. Is it bad? Should you feel some type of way if you're like, I don't have time to date, but I'd rather buy some booty because I don't have to deal with all the in between. We don't have to really have a real conversation. It's really just, hey, how are you? Hey, what's up? Take the pants off. Alrighty then. Right? So, oh, that was great. Yeah, it was. See you next time. Alrighty. And then he's gone into the wind, back into his day, not worried about nobody. I think that's quite interesting. I would like to know what y'all kind of think about that. Like, if a woman said that, how would y'all feel? If a woman said, look, let me switch it up. If a lady said, yeah, I buy wood, not because I need it, but I'm just too busy and grown to try to finesse this Negro out of his pants. And I got more money than time. How would y'all feel? Yeah, I'll probably tear that woman up. Oh, you're a whore. Oh, your mother was like a tiger's whore. Put the big A on her. Like, remember Easy A with the big A for adulterer with the whole, that thing. Y'all go crazy if a woman said that, but the dude. I would like to hear that. Ladies, if you're watching, please, how would you feel? Do you feel the same way if a woman says this as a man? Like, how you feel about that? If a woman says, yeah, I buy wood because I don't have time to to be trying to go out to dinner with this guy. I just want the wood from him. I saw the print in the sweatpants. He had the gray sweatpants on that day. I saw him. Okay. I saw the print. I want to get hit. He hit me. Kept it moving. How would y'all feel? Y'all call all types of names and they'll be like, heifer. Nobody says heifer anymore. Remember that? Heifer. What was the word? Slut? Whore? Now is what? What's the joke? What they call them? Thoughts. Thoughts. And then there were so many words for freakness. Anyways. So we've covered a lot of things. I covered everything I needed to outside of all these rappers sounding the same. Very annoying. They brought back the auto tune and just finessed the way to now everybody everybody sings with the auto tune. It's just I remember when it was like the Kanye and Lil Wayne thing and everybody was on it, and then they kind of went away for a little bit, and then now it's back. And I just feel like, where's the one young rapper that's gonna be like, all right, I'm not gonna put that on my voice. Like everybody say, if you can't, no. That's why I don't. I don't listen to music the same. It's just I'm listening to 10 of the same rappers or rappers that sound like rappers I already listened to. A bunch of guys sound like Future. A bunch of guys sound like Drake. A bunch of guys sound like Wayne. I've heard these guys already. I don't need to hear them again. 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna be better than the original, so I'm not gonna listen to you. Also, I'm 30. Half of you guys are 20, 21, 23, 24, 25. We don't talk about the same thing. Let's talk about improving your life. Shout out my man Chase Gaddafi. Cam, he got some music coming out. Let me listen to it. He's in a different mindset, a different mind, and his spirit and his heart is in different places. Man, his music is dope. He's dropping songs where no cuss word. I mean, just his mindset. We was talking about, you know, the responsibility we have as being adults, older. And how does that resonate when your spirit is saying that you want to go elsewhere? Like, I don't want to rap about sex, drugs, and whores, but nobody wants to hear you talk about like nobody want to hear you talk about the word. You know what I'm saying? And not that he's spitting every bar is about the word. It's just he's in his song, he's giving honor to God in his words. Like he's talking the streets, but he's not FB. It's like, and I have that issue because I have 2 daughters, and I'm not 21 no more, where I was in the streets and selling weed and ripping and running. I'm not that guy no more. Now I could tell a story, but ultimately it needs to come back to a whole picture of like my message now is trying to get young guys to like develop and grow professionally, as well as like just yourself as growth as a person. You know, you got a bunch of guys who really don't understand the difference between entertainment and reality. They put them in one. So everything they see online or they see on TV or their favorite actress or favorite actor or favorite baller doing, and they see the success that comes from it, they emulate it. They mimic it, thinking that's going to bring the same thing. Now, you got all these guys who are technically out of the hood. They making millions of dollars, or so they claim to make millions of dollars and all this stuff. And instead of talking about growing, all they're doing is talk about this. Ain't nobody talking about growth. Everybody talking about just staying in the hood. Oh, I'm 10 million and I still live in the hood. Why? Why? It's nothing wrong with showing them to elevate. That's why forget Jay-Z personally. Whatever he does in his personal life, people, oh, allegedly, blood money, oh, did this, cool. Don't care. Let's talk about the career. He came out at 28. He was a street dude. And every year, Jay-Z showed you how to move up. Now he's almost 50 years old. He's not talking like he's 19. He's talking like a 50-year-old millionaire, a billionaire. You see what I'm saying? There's levels. That's why, as much as I love Lil Wayne, I sit and I look at him like, dude, you're almost 40 years old and you have not changed nothing. You've literally been doing this. You're trying to be a kid. You're not. This was a bunch of Michael Jacksons. We want to live in Neverland Ranch. We have responsibilities. Wayne got 5 kids. Grow up, bruh. Your hair, you look like a goddamn fool. Your hair looks horrible. You look bad. Like, what are y'all trying to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just stay in the streets. Let's just trap forever. Let's keep making shirts for our loved ones because they keep getting smoked. Let's not show them a different way. Let's just keep showing them this path. I get it that some people have to do what they have to do to get out of a certain situation. But once you are in that situation, to move out of that spot makes no sense to stay there. You're supposed to show the next man, hey, I got out of here. This is how I did it. Not, I got out of here, but let me just stay here. And no, bruh. You want the young people to see you moving up so they say, oh, well, shit, okay, well, I don't have to do this forever. Nobody wants, listen, I hate to hear my phone ring to this day because I sold weed for so long. Bling, phone rings. Can you come? 20, 30, KD, Vic. Ah! I hated it. I don't ever want my phone to ring like that again, unless it's, and as I'm saying it, it's buzzing in my hand, unless it's for business, right? So like, I was wild at 21, 30. I got it together. All right. I'm tired of the excuse. Our parents didn't show us because they didn't know what we know. So it's me and yours, responsibility to show the next group, bro. That's it. I got my brother. I just showed my brother in 20 weeks, 20 hours last week, he can make 500 in 20 hours. And you know, this kid wants to go and work for somebody after I just showed him in 20 hours, you can make $500, bro. But you want to go work for somebody. See, it's like people don't believe it until they see it, and then it'd be too late because I'm be too far gone. And I might see you like, oh, I see you way down there now. You should have came when I was trying to do this. Whatever. It's just funny because last year I had offered a lot of guys opportunities so we could start businesses, and nobody jumped on it. And every last one of them, with the exception of maybe one, works for somebody. All of them work for somebody, working hard, busting their ass, tired, blown up, blown. I can't go up. I gotta get up. I make my own hours now, bro. I do what I want to do. If I want to go out of town, I go out of town. If I don't want to work today, guess what? I'm not going to work today. I can make what a lot of people make in 1 week in a couple of hours. And we need to show the youth how to get there. It doesn't have to be exactly what I'm doing, but just showing the work ethic, show what it takes. You got to put time into this shit. You're going to miss friends. You're going to miss girlfriends. You're going to miss time with your children sometime. But guess what? Once you got everything set up, your daughter's going to be your kids. And oh, damn, thanks. You can do whatever the kid asks for can be done. This is what the sacrifice is. I didn't realize that when I was younger. I realize now. So I'm just grinding and trying to get it. And now it's just my message, I feel like, to just try to tell the next generation, hey, you don't have to wake up and put 12 hours on your body unless you're doing it for you. Now, I have no problem with you following a good leader to become a great leader. You see what I'm saying? Like, I had to follow somebody. I didn't just learn this business, woke up one morning, oh, yeah, I got it. No, I had to learn this through the years. And once I figured it out, okay, I can do it myself. Same thing. Really understand what you're doing. Not just learn the obvious side, learn the business part, the behind the scenes part. Ask questions. So before I dive into my goofiness, just want to say that, like, aspire to be more. We can be more than. I'm not saying you can't ball, bro. And I'm not saying you can't rap, Slim. I'm just saying that we can do more than just be a rapper and a basketball player and right. Use your brain right here. Use this. Use it. It's the first computer you ever had. Y'all running to online. This is it right here. Use your brains, man. Pick up some books. I'm gonna keep saying that. Pick up a book. All right. Just want to throw this out there one more time. My J looks better on the right. All right. Just want to say that. All right. Yeah. So I watched a couple of movies.
What?
I watched a couple of movies.
What'd you say?
And
What'd you say though?
excuse me. Where if you hear anything in the background, it's the TV. So just don't even worry about it. Watching TV over there, and it's very loud. So I was watching this movie. I don't think I got the other one. Okay, so there's a movie that came. I was watching. It just came out. It's called The Aftermath on Netflix. Right? It's basically about husband and wife. He's like a crime scene tech, like cleanup, and somebody was murdered in his house, and him and his wife were having issues because apparently she gave another man a blowjob and
period.
Whatever, blowjob, cheated, regardless, and he couldn't get himself. What is this?
What do I have?
He couldn't get himself hard.
Did it not come up? Did it mess up? It messed up. Exit that. Let me see. Okay.
He couldn't get himself up. He kept thinking about her messing around, so he wanted to leave the house he was at and move into the house that the people were killed in because they was getting a good number on it, a good price for it. So apparently they have like she keeps seeing like some person in the house and things are missing and phones are taken and things are mysteriously moved and all this. And of course the husband doesn't believe it. But the husband always it's just this whole story. I'm not saying the movie was bad. It's not a bad movie. It's okay. But it's basically just a guy, you know, I don't want to spoil it, but it gives off a supernatural vibe, but it's not really supernatural. It's some creep living in the house type thing, right? So I bring this up because right before I watched that movie, I watched this other movie called Welcome Home. I didn't take a picture of it. Welcome Home, which was literally the same freaking plot. It was crazy. Welcome Home is a couple. The wife cheated on the husband. They go to a foreign country to go on vacation and like get to they're trying to rebuild the relationship. But he can't get himself up and hard because he keep thinking about his wife sleeping with some guy. And it's this random neighbor guy who keeps showing up. You know, he's trying to get all close to the wife, and this is a whole story. He's basically spying on them, like got cameras in the house, and you know, got the husband drunk and had some women like sleep with him, and it was literally like the same movie. I'm talking about to the all the way down to the couldn't get hard for the wife cheating on him, person living in their house. But Welcome Home pissed me off because it's a point in the movie. What part was it? And it just made me mad. Oh, I'm not a fan of rape scenes. And the girl, she was so stupid. Like, I get that you're in the house. I get it that you're in the house with your husband, so you shouldn't expect somebody else. But they just had people like breaking in their home and stuff. So they trying to have sexy time, and she just randomly throws a blindfold on. But the husband gets locked in a wine cellar. So she, first of all, well, it just blew me. Like the guy was about to rape her, pretty much. Like she had the blindfold on, and he's all kissing on her and being turning her around all rough, and she's all just going, "Oh yeah." I'm just like, you idiot. Pull the freaking, and then he doesn't even have a beard. The husband has a beard. He all kissing between her legs. You don't feel no beard on your legs and nothing. It's just the movie was pissing me off. But ultimately they got him in situation. But if y'all want to check out either one of those movies, I do know this one is like a top movie on Netflix, Aftermath. It's like top 3 or something right now. But Welcome Home, check that out as well. They're interesting. Just if you wanted to kind of see what I'm talking about. They're not bad movies, but that first one, Home, that Home one pissed me off with that, when him doing that when she was blindfolded. I was just like, yo. I literally sat up. Like I was about to turn the movie off. I'm not a fan of rape scenes. So I watched this a few weeks ago, The Thunder Force. I like McCarthy. I thought it was a pretty cool movie. It was funny. They were basically the daughter, the black girl, what's her name? Spencer. Something happened. She had these people had killed her parents, and so she was always said she was going to develop something so she could fight, bad guys, like be a superhero. So she had basically created the superhero serum type where she'll be invisible with super strength or whatever. And McCarthy was her best friend, but they kind of fell out of touch or whatever. And when McCarthy came, to her facility, she ended up messing around and getting the injection to get all the superhero strength and to go through training and all this stuff. Really funny movie. Uh, Pretty good watch. You want to watch that with your boyfriend, girlfriend, or it's a little family movie. It's not bad. It's pretty good, pretty funny. Check it out, check it out. Thunder Force, Thunder Force. I had to watch this today. I remember starting the movie, but I didn't finish it. The Babysitter, Killer Queen. This movie is actually hilarious. The black guy is quite hilarious. Um, I thought it was pretty good for what it was. A goofy, scary movie. So that joint was just whole dope. That joint was dope. Good movie. Check it out. Check it out. Definitely check it out. But yeah, it's basically a continuance. Nobody believed that the people from the first babysitters had actually been there, or that whole story where he killed them people and drove the car into the house and all that. So the continuance 2 years later, people still treating him like crap, think he's crazy. And the best friend, the girl right here on the right, she was the one that like survived with him, and they wanted him to come out to some little party or some private spot where the girl basically became like the original babysitter and started killing people. And she killed the girl and was trying to mix the blood, his blood, the innocent blood, with the such and such. But it was entertaining as far as I wouldn't say great movie. It was just a movie. It's funny to watch, entertaining. And it had a pretty decent little ending as far as closing the chapter. So there shouldn't be no part 3. It should be it right here. This movie, 365. I would say never watch this with your parents. Yeah, very uncomfortable to watch with your parents. Had you, I didn't know what that movie was. It's like 50 Shades of Grey without the like super whipping. It was a lot of sex going on. This is one scene. They were just doing it all over the boat. That was just the funniest scene to me. But yeah, he was like a narcissist, like kidnapped this chick to try to make her fall in love with him. And like they had some very intense scenes, like choking a woman with his stuff on a plane and weird. Like he had a fake thing because they kept showing it like in the woman's mouth, which at first I was like, is she really like, because he was like holding back her head. All right, God. I was like, yo, this movie is, you don't watch that with your parents. If I had watched that with my mom, the guy had been left. I just got up and rolled out. Look, I'm not watching this with you, mom. This is too physical, throwing me off. But it was an interesting movie. If you do watch that, maybe keep a bottle of lotion next to you, maybe a little bit of oil or something, or a girlfriend or a boyfriend, because you're going to be tempted to do something. That thing, we all just start off just getting it in. It's like, good Lord. Okay, so 365 DNI, I think that's it's French or whatever this movie is, but wow, that's on Netflix, showing fake wood in people's mouth. I was like, whoa, cool. And I finally got to the end of Manifest. I have to say one more time, the guy that was supposed to be frozen and that's still alive, he needs to die. I'm sorry. I don't like that he's alive. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't understand why he's still alive. He was supposed to die. And then they go back in season 3, and the guys that should have died, should have lived, didn't live, and they died. Why he get to live? He just blows me. Like, he didn't at first, but him living blew me. He should die. The cliffhanger they left me on was overwhelmingly ridiculous. Like, how dare you? I need to know there's more. And then they said they were going to cancel the season, but now they're in talks to bring it back. You better bring Manifest back. because you can't. We need the rest of the story. Like seriously, the boy's gone. The pilot shows back up. No, the boy comes back 5 years older, and nobody's even seen him yet. And the mom's dead. Like, bruh, the father is going to. Oh my god, he killed the mom. Like, even after she had the baby, and he made the decision to basically keep the baby, save her over the baby. Y'all still gonna kill her. Y'all kill her brother, who y'all didn't need to kill. Just killed him for no reason, just because he was black. Just killed him. Kill her. How dare you? They was working their hardest to get their relationship together, and y'all kill that. I'm very upset. I'm just very interested in what's going to happen next to this show. Very interested. But those are some pretty decent movies to watch. And Manifest is a pretty good show. My man Ben Stone. Ben is a trip though. He really is a trip on this show. Like Ben Stone is a trip. Something happened to his daughter's lips. I don't know. We still trying to figure out what she did to her lips. Like we talking Kylie Jenner things or something. She did something. Her lips are all messed up now. But I really like the show. Try and find another show to watch. I'm just not sure what. Yeah. And I want to say about the upcoming basketball season. I'm looking forward to the basketball season more than football. All these teams, players moving, Chicago, Miami, the Lakers, the Wizards. Man, I'm excited. This is going to be a cool year. The Bucks didn't have nobody. So I'm trying to figure out what they're going to do. They lost PJ Tucker. They need to have somebody over there. Of course, Chris Paul back with the Suns, but unless y'all bringing in some more help, they ain't gonna get you nowhere next year, brother. I'm sorry. Not next year, bro. You got lucky because Lakers was hurt, but it ain't gonna be next year. Not at all. So yeah. All the haters keep hating. I love it. And if you're saying this and you're mad about anything, your problem. Your problem if you're mad about anything I've said, anything you heard on this podcast, not mine. I don't care. I do what I gotta do. I work hard. And guess what? I'm about to go smoke some weed. Peace out, punk. Not you, but the person behind you, them. Peace. Smoke weed. Have a good night.